Oh, I guess you really didn't ease back into it out there tonight.
No, man. Nick says he's gonna kind of ease it back in and use it as exhibition. But our competitive spirits, we got too many competitive guys out there that want to go out there and play and hoop and win games, and especially playing against a guy like the Lakers, and with a team that's number one in the West, the competitive juices get going.
What goes through? What gets into you to be out there taking charges from LeBron and hitting threes in transition and setting deadly screens for guys? What gets you going like that?
Well, they call it a blocking foul, which it was a blocking foul, so I didn't get that charge. But just want to win games, man, and just have an opportunity to go out there and play for my teammates is big for me. And have an opportunity to play basketball and have an opportunity to go out here and spread the social messages that we have, the Black Lives Matters, going out there talking about voter suppression. Those are things that are getting me going right now, and education reform and worried about getting justice for Breonna Taylor. So these things are all things that are getting me going and wanting me to, go out there and do my job the best I can.
Thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it.
Robbed up.
I'm going to go next to Josh Lewenberg from TSN.
Hey, Kyle. What was that moment like before the game, the two teams kneeling together during the anthem? You had talked the other day about watching other teams do it. What was it like to be a part of that?
Unbelievable. I tip my hat off to the Lakers and their organization for standing down there with us during the Canadian anthem. And I said it after my post-game interview, to be down there for 4 straight minutes. I indented my towel, and I had padded knees. I had padded tights on my knees, and to think about a human being kneeling on another human being's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, that's a bad thought to have, and an unbelievable, messed up thing that man did to an innocent black man. So those are the things that went through my head. But I tip my hat to our organization, to the Lakers organization, for allowing us to protest peacefully and continue to push our message.
Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that.
Wow.
Up next, we got Tim Bontemps from ESPN.
You said after the game, Kyle, that this wasn't a statement game by you guys to come out and just play one of these seeding games. Do you think you did send a message, though, to the league that maybe people have not been paying as much attention as they should be to you guys?
We just went out there and played a game. And every game we've always played, and I've said this for the last however many years, these games, regular season games, are only preparing you for a long haul. And, we understand the opportunity that we have. We understand the situation. We understand what we need to do, what we have to do. And, take it one game, one day at a time, and just continue to get better for the long term. Stay level-headed and level-minded no matter what.
The moment you guys got down to Florida, you guys have said you all feel locked in, feel good where you guys are at. Is the way you guys played today proof of kind of the general vibe that's been around you guys for the past 4 or 5 weeks since you got down here?
We just want to go play. We want to go out here and play. Some guys are down here for different things. Our job is to be professional basketball players, but also we want to send messages and, uplift the Black Americans that's out there, Black people around the world. And that's our job, is to do that. And that's what we're doing, try to win games and, keep our messages and the momentum going.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks.
No problem.
Got 3 more for you, Kyle. We're going to go to Mike Ganter from the Toronto Sun.
Hey, Kyle. Wanted to ask you about OG's game tonight. I mean, he's on LeBron all night, but then he's doing it on the other end, too. Can you get into that a bit?
OG was unbelievable. I said to him, those 2 big threes after Bron hit his threes and OG came back and hit 2 big threes. His growth, his maturity just continued to get better, and I'm proud of him. The one thing about OG, man, is, guys don't understand him as much as they want to, but he's going to be really good in this league for a long time.
Appreciate that. Thanks, Kyle.
Go next to Tim Reynolds from the AP.
Kyle, you were obviously a pretty good leader last year, considering you guys got those rings and got that trophy. But going through that experience and winning that championship, how do you think that made you a better leader?
Understanding that there's always going to be some ups and downs, and there's going to be some big waves, and there's going to be some low waves, and it's going to be some smooth sailing. But just got to be able to just ride the wave no matter what it is. If it's a high moment, you just stay even. Just try to say to your subs and keep level-minded, level-headed, and that's what we continue to do, and that's what I've continued to do. And I take that approach every single day, and I think that's where I've become just a better person and a man and a leader.
Good, Tim?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. Thank you, Kyle.
We're going to finish off with Mark Medina from USA Today, who should be there in person.
On that leadership question, you're talking about staying even keel, but during these unique circumstances, what were the keys in being able to keep that mindset, given just how much everything's going on with the pandemic and the racism and all that?
Understanding that, these times are different. You have to be able to adjust. And that's one thing about professional athletes and professionals in general. The adjustment, rate is high. We're able to adjust at any moment, any situation, any time. And that's the one thing that I've learned throughout my career is being able to adjust on the fly and not being stuck in your own ways. Being able to say, okay, this team went on a run. How do we make an adjustment to stop that? What do we do with this situation to make an adjustment? How do we, make an adjustment with education reform? How do we make adjustment? And these are things that, we understand as professionals, as men, women, as athletes, as everybody, make adjustments on the fly and be able to do it.